How you guys doing today? Lakers win. Lakers beat the Portland Trail Blazers to snap their four-game losing streak. Should never had a four-game losing streak, but it is what it is. LeBron had a great game. LeBron had, I believe, around 23 points with like 16 assists. Kyle Kuzma had a breakout. Well, I wouldn't say breakout game. Kyle Kuzma had another great game coming off the bench with 24 points. Rondo had a good game, 15 points. AD had a light 20 and 9. But overall, really good win. The defense could have been better, a lot better. But, it's not going to be great every single night. But the offense was as good as it's been all season. I wouldn't say it's been the best, but it was up there. Everybody was getting their hand on the ball. Everybody was scoring. The ball was moving around. The Lakers were attacking the rim. They were driving to the rim. They was getting open shots. And LeBron was just being point guard LeBron with the 17 assists and the 20 points, like just doing what he had to do. It was times in the game where certain plays and stuff kind of worried me about his scoring and his athleticism. But overall, really good game. He looked good. I don't know if he's gonna play tomorrow against the Mavericks, but I feel like it don't really matter at this point. You're kind of like number one in the Western Conference. The regular season ain't that important. So if he don't feel like playing the back-to-back, ain't no reason to rushing it. But I want to go ahead and get into Kyle Kuzma real quick. Kyle Kuzma had a really good game. I like the way they've been using Kuz. I said in one of my earlier videos, can't remember which one, but I said in one of my earlier videos this season that I felt like Kyle Kuzma was going to be big for this team, and that him coming off the bench and scoring around 18, 19, 20 points a game could be used for the Lakers and push them over the edge. Obviously, it didn't push them over the edge against the Clippers. However, I feel like the Lakers gave that game away because they got out of doing what they were doing. But today, they kept doing. But today was a different story. Obviously, they continued to do what they did. They scored, dominated in the paint, drove to the rim, got fouls, and kicked it out to open shooters. Shooters made their shots, and that's how it worked. That's how the Lakers got to play every single game. And that's really their key for winning, in my opinion. But back to the Kyle Kuzma thing. Kyle Kuzma, to me, I feel like they're finally using him the way he's supposed to be used. And a part of this, him being healthy as well, and him getting more minutes, obviously. But, like he said, when he's healthy, which he said he hasn't been all season except for these last couple games, when he's fully healthy and he trusts his body, he's able to be himself. And you saw who Kyle Kuzma was. He's a streaky shooter, to be fair, streaky scorer at that, but he comes out with a lot of energy. He wants the ball, he wants to attack, he wants to shoot the shots. He'll shoot some shots that you don't think he should take and make them, and he'll miss some ones that you think he should make. But that's just who he is. He came off the bench in Christmas and had 15 points in like the first half, and he came out today and had like 17 points in 12 minutes. So that's just who he is. He's a spark plug. He gives you a lot of energy coming off the bench, especially playing with a guy like Rondo. Pushes the pace, and he plays better when the pace is higher. He likes to run. He likes to get out in open space. Really nice cutter. Really nice catch and shooter. Just does what he does. His defense is still kind of average. I wish he would have improved there a little bit more, but you can tell, just like everybody else on the team, he tries hard on the defensive side of the ball, and he plays well. But, just him doing that consistently is going to be a question that the Lakers are going to have, because you don't know for 100% fact that he's going to be able to do this consistently. But that's the hope. That's what you expect him to do, because at his age, it's his third year in the league. You expect him to do this at a consistent basis, and you expect him to do it at a high level, because that's what you're going to need. When the lights get the brightest, he's going to have to show up. So will Anthony Davis, so will LeBron James. But that's what I expect him to do. And that's why I still got them winning the championship, in my opinion, because I feel like they just have the best overall team. A lot of people feel like the Clippers have a better team. I disagree. I feel like the Lakers are more talented. I feel like they have more experience and skilled, crafty veterans on their team, and they have no egos, no hot heads. No guys they're gonna have to worry about in clutch moments. They don't really let people get under their skin. They play the game that's supposed to be played, and they play hard on the defensive side of the ball. So I think that once the playoffs come, they'll turn it up to a level that ain't nobody seeing. You got guys like playoff Rondo, as they call him, LeBron, playoff LeBron, You know, we seen AD in the playoffs. Hopefully they can get DeMarcus Cousins back. If you do get DeMarcus Cousins back, ease him into the lineup. You know, hopefully he can come back right before the end of the season so you can get him in a couple regular season games. I think at the pace he's heading right now, I think he's ahead of his schedule in rehab, just the way he's moving. But if he can come back and he can get into your rotation and give you valuable points and minutes, then that's going to make your team even that much better just because of the way he played. Even if he's the DeMarcus Cousins he was in the finals for the Warriors, then we'll take that because he was able to knock down open threes. He tried hard on the defensive side of the ball. He's like a bull in a china shop, and he's like an ox. You can't really back him down in the post. You know, you can't really bully him in the post. So going against a guy like a Montrezl Harrell or even like a bigger player like Montrez or Zubac or anything like that, or Clint Capella, he'll do well against those guys in the post playing defense. So, like I said, I feel like Lakers got the best team. They just gotta play their best basketball for all 48 minutes. They can't take any team lightly, and they can't take risks, and they can't get away from their game. They can't sit around there and think they're a jump shooting team. But if they just stick to the game plan, they should win. Another thing I wanted to talk about real quick was Danny Green. I like Danny Green a lot. Don't get me wrong, when we signed him, I appreciated it, I liked it, and I, understood what they were doing. He's a nice 3-and-D guy. The only problem I have with him is sometimes his shooting can be a little too inconsistent. And on top of that, he doesn't get enough looks. And the only thing I don't like about that is you're getting paid $15 million. That's a lot. That's like he's the third. I believe he's the third highest player on our team right now. So I wish he would do more than just 3 points. I understand he's a shooter, but you're not a regular shooter. You're not a Kyle Korver, JJ Redick. Well, you're a JJ Redick, but you're not a Kyle Korver type of guy. You're not expected just to make a couple buckets. And if you have 3 points, it's okay because we only paying you $5 million. You're getting paid $15 million. So he's gonna have to get more involved, and we're gonna need a lot more scoring out of him. But I think we will. I think he'll get more in the rhythm of it as we go along, and he'll be big in the playoffs. But that's all I got to say about the game. Can't wait to react to the game tomorrow. Hope we get a dub. That's it. Peace.